Sometimes peace does not disappear because life is noisy. Sometimes it disappears because we stay too close to what disturbs us. Many people think peace comes from solving every issue, ending every fight, and staying present in every difficult situation. But real peace often starts with something simple: distance. This is a story about a wolf who believed he must stay wherever problems existed. And later, he learned a lesson that changed his life. In a large forest lived a wolf named Arlen. He was neither the biggest nor the most dangerous wolf, but he was known for one thing. Whenever trouble started, Arlen appeared. If deer fought over land, Arlen helped settle it. If boars argued about food, Arlen calmed them down. If panic spread through the forest, Arlen restored order. At first, all the animals admired him. "You keep peace alive," they said. Arlen believed those words, so he stayed close to every conflict. Whenever tension rose, Arlen stood in the middle of it. But slowly, something changed. The forest became dependent on him. The more Arlen solved problems, the more problems seemed to follow him. Arguments became louder. Animals stopped solving issues on their own. Every small problem became Arlen's burden. The wolf who once loved silence could barely rest anymore. When animals argued, they no longer tried to fix things themselves. They simply said, "Call Arlen." And Arlen always came. At first, it made him feel valuable, but later it became exhausting. Peace no longer felt natural. It felt like endless work. The more he wanted quiet, the louder life became. One evening, after another tiring day, Arlen walked far away from the center of the forest. His mind was full of noise. He only wanted silence. Eventually, he reached a peaceful hill. An old owl sat there, watching the forest from above. The owl had lived there for many years. Animals respected him, though few truly understood him. Arlen sat beneath the owl's tree. "You look like someone carrying too much noise inside," the owl said. Arlen sighed deeply. "I'm trying to keep peace in the forest," he replied. "And yet, you have none within yourself," said the owl. Arlen looked surprised. "How do you know?" The owl replied, "Because you stand where storms gather." Arlen frowned. "If I leave, everything will fall apart." The owl stayed, quiet for a moment. Then he pointed toward the valley. A group of deer were arguing loudly. "Watch carefully," the owl said. Arlen watched. The argument continued. Then something unexpected happened. One deer stepped back. Another lowered its head. Soon the conflict faded. Peace returned on its own. "No wolf was needed," said the owl. Arlen stayed silent. The owl continued. "When you stand in every conflict, others learn a dangerous lesson." "What lesson?" Arlen asked. "They learn that peace belongs to you, not to them. And because of that, they stop creating it themselves." Something shifted inside Arlen. He remembered every fight, every call for help, every burden he accepted. Maybe the forest never truly needed him all the time. Maybe it simply became used to his presence. The owl spoke again. "Peace cannot be forced into a place," he said softly. "Peace grows where noise no longer reaches you." Those words stayed with Arlen. That night, he made a choice. He did not leave because of anger. He did not leave because he stopped caring. He left because he understood an important truth. Peace cannot survive when you stand inside every storm. So Arlen stepped away from the center of the forest. Not forever, just far enough. Days passed, then weeks. At first, animals searched for him. They called his name during conflicts, but Arlen did not return. Without him, the animals had no choice but to face each other. Slowly, change began. The deer started solving disputes alone. The boars argued less. The foxes learned to walk away from pointless fights. Even young animals learned calm behavior from elders. The forest became quieter, not because Arlen controlled it, but because others learned responsibility. Months later, Arlen returned to the hill. Below him, the forest was peaceful. Conflicts still happened sometimes, but they ended quickly, without chaos, without noise. The owl looked at him. "Now you understand," he said. Arlen nodded. For years, he believed peace meant staying in every storm. But now he knew something wiser. Sometimes peace begins the moment you step away. Many people live exactly like Arlen. They answer every message. They enter every argument. They try to fix every problem. And eventually, noise becomes their entire life. But peace rarely grows inside constant chaos. Sometimes the strongest decision is not to fight harder. Sometimes it is simply stepping back. Distance does not mean you stopped caring. Sometimes it means you finally protected your own peace. And when you do that, others learn to carry their own storms. And at last, you hear the silence you were searching for.